Today I was in the dream of the night. That was after I had a pussycat experience on Tuesday. So on Wednesday, in the dream of the night, they said they were...
What was the experience? She said she had a cat mewing, crying around her house at night. Physically. So she went out and sprayed anointing oil on the cat.
You saw the cat was physical?
The cat was physical at the back of my window. So I sprayed the anointing oil on it, and that silenced it. So the next day, after the communion service on Wednesday, in the dream of the night, they said they're going to pluck off my eyes.
Who said?
Some demonic beings.
That they will pluck off your eyes in the dream of the night?
Yes.
After the cat encounter in the physical?
For prying into their activities, that they were going to pluck off the eyes.
So we're having some talk about it, and I was like, you cannot pluck off my eyes, and even if you do, it's my spiritual eyes I'm using to see. So very soon you will understand that the physical eyes houses the spiritual eyes. So in that encounter, I woke up on Thursday morning to my two eyes blind. I couldn't see anything, nothing. So I just used my mind's eye to get the...
that is Thursday?
Yes, Thursday morning.
Total blindness?
Total blindness. So I was calling on the God of this commission that I cannot be blind. I was praying, and just then Mrs. Adisa of Communion Department called me. She was like, what's happening? I told her. We started praying. A pastor called me. We prayed. And a stone fell from the left eyes immediately. And this one got opened. But
that stone was a physical stone that could be seen. I sent it to the ICT. I don't know if they have it.
This one was open, and this one refused to open. I thought it was a joke. 2 hours became 24 hours. 24 hours became 2 days. We went to the hospital. The doctors were like, they cannot see anything. They tried, they went through the machine, they did all they could. Nothing could be done. So it was doing like there was ants inside the eyes, but there was nothing. So 24 hours became 4 days. So the doctor was like, okay, if he gets to the 10th day, we'll look for another solution. You have to remove it because it's becoming something else. So I was crying. Commanding
that to remove what? The eye?
They will remove the eye. It was the last resort. She was in terrible pains. It was as though there were live ants inside that eye, eating up the eye.
So, and after everything, on the commanding the day for Monday, that's 15/16, Daddy read a testimony of a woman that was supposed to pay about 19 million something for the child results, IVF. So I started praying. I said, God, prove my innocence on this case, because I can't remember doing anything. And I cried that night. In the dream of the night, Daddy appeared to me and said, Martha. I said, Daddy. He said, wipe your tears. Let's go and retrieve your eyes. So I followed him.
Look at the eye. Look at the greenish demonic thing there.
So we got...
Wipe your eye. Let's do one.
And let's go and collect your eyes back. So we went to a region. That region, there was an eye in a transparent box, but ant-filled.
Ant-filled?
Yes, in the transparent box. The eyes was glistering. So when Daddy stepped in there, those demonic beings were like, Dr. Paul and Nature. He said, yes. He said, we know you. We knew you would be here very soon. So he now said, I came to retrieve my flock's eyes. He said, no, not so fast. Any case brought here must pass through judgment. So let us checklist your flock to see if you will pass or not. So they brought out a long scroll, and they said, that is Martha's scroll, bring it out. So they said, sexual immorality, they said, not guilty. Cheating, not guilty. They were naming everything. When they got to tithes, they said, not guilty. So they saw a spot, and they were like, 20,000. They saw a blank there. I said, no. Daddy looked at me with a red eye. I said, Daddy, I paid these tithes. But just that I delayed. So he now said, okay. So they checked. They said, okay, checked. They now checked for membership. They said, location, Abuja. Supposed location. They said, Abuja. Current location, Abuja. Okay, obedience complete. They were scanning all through. They said, okay, Shepherd's Care, Dunamis. Membership, checked. Department, checked. Attendance and commitment, said checked. So he now said, house fellowship, said check. Daddy now said, hey, you see, she owe you people nothing. He now digged the hand inside the ant filled water and brought out the eyes and put it back in my eyes and said, receive your eyes and scream it. And I said, I owe the devil nothing. So I now woke up in that dream. Before I woke up, I now asked Daddy, if I owe the devil nothing, then why did they collect my eyes? He said, one, hands were laid on you that needed to be on laid. It was that hand that brought it. Two, you negotiated with the devil. You're supposed to resist the devil with the word, not with your word. And three, you need to give your testimony to shut down every other attack. And the fourth, you have been given another mission, a mandate for intercession for the blind. So go and do it and come and see me for your testimony. So I woke up with my eyes fully restored yesterday morning. And I want to give